Hey, thanks for checking out EskimoTV. I'm your host, Jason Escamilla, and today we're going to be reviewing the 2017 Death Note film, which was recently released on Netflix. So, I am a huge Death Note fan. I love the anime. I'm a walking billboard. If anyone hasn't seen Death Note, I'm the first to tell them you have to watch it. It's crazy, it's suspenseful, it will boggle your mind. And so, I went into this movie, I did not expect it to be exactly like the anime. I knew that the duration of the film was only an hour and 40 minutes, so I knew it would be impossible to put all of it in there. I would say I really didn't know what to expect. I just knew that I had to watch it. When you love something so much, even if you're nervous that they're not going to pull it off right, you still want to give it a chance because you want to see how they're going to take on this thing that you really value and put it in a new form. So I gave it a chance, and I have to say that the movie was okay if you look at it as a standalone movie separate from the anime. And what I mean by that is the anime means a lot to me. It's very legendary in my opinion. And I'm not a big anime guy to begin with. In fact, my friend who showed me Death Note, I was like, dude, I don't want to watch that. It's anime. But he was like, no, dude, you have to watch this. It's crazy. And so I gave it an episode and I binge watched until the end. And so I'm just saying that the plot of the anime is so good that I don't think this is anywhere near there, and I don't know if it could have been. It probably could have been, but from what I saw, from what they did, I didn't feel like it was quite at that level. So I'm going to be talking about some of the things I liked, things that I thought worked, and things that I didn't like. So overall, good standalone movie, but there are things that I had issues and cringe moments, and I didn't go into this looking at things to hate on. I wanted to give this movie a chance and really see what they could do with the Death Note premise. And I really like the beginning of the movie. There's a lot of hardcore Death Note fans that aren't going to like that the movie's very different from the anime. There's lots of things that differ, and I'm not going to go over all those things in this video, but if you've seen the anime and the movie, you know that it is very different. And that didn't bother me because I knew going in that they weren't going to get it exactly the same. I actually didn't want them to do exactly like the show. If they copied the show, I would have been bored, and I think a lot of other people would have been too. We've all seen the show, so we know what happens, and had it been a mirror of the show, I don't think it would have been as interesting to watch. So I like that they went in a different direction, or I don't like the direction that they went in completely, but I like that they decided we're gonna try a different direction. I just wish that they did something not what they did, and so let's go into that. So the movie starts off with Light, who is different from the show in the sense that he just wants, when he finds his Death Note, he just wants to have the people that have done bad things to serve and see justice. And in the show, it starts off that way, kind of, but he more so wants to be a god of the world. Anyone that opposes him, he doesn't mind taking them out. While in the movie, he feels like, because of what happened to his mom, she passed away, that whole situation, that there's lots of people in the world that get away with doing bad things, and they don't serve justice. And so he wants to be the catalyst for that. And one of the things that I really at first hated but was kind of okay with was he immediately tells his girlfriend Mia, who is basically supposed to be like Misa Amani from the TV show. They're really dumb in both versions, but Light decides to tell her about his Death Note immediately, which to me was a very lack of cautiousness. In the TV show, Light is very slick, very cautious, And I guess they had to do that to speed up the plot. So I'm okay with that at first. I'm like, okay, I'm interested to see what direction this goes in. That didn't bother me too much, but the only thing that bothered me is it really showed a lack of cautiousness in this version of Light that we're watching. And so I just feel like Light should be a lot smarter than that. But okay, no big deal. It's interesting enough. I want to see how these two characters interact. It's a little weird, their relationship. They find pleasure in cleaning up the world and getting rid of the bad guys. And so Mia sort of plays the harsh part that Light played in the show as far as taking out the bad guys. She's okay with doing that while Light isn't. She tells him, no, we can't, take out these agents. They haven't done anything bad. She goes behind his back and does all those things. And I just felt like their relationship was really weird. I felt like they probably could have done something else with it. I love Ryuk. William Dafoe, awesome. Casting choice, best casting choice on the show. He nailed that role. I don't think anyone else could have played Ryuk. But one thing that really bothered me about Ryuk was in the TV show, he drops the Death Note because he's bored. He just wants to see whatever happens unfold. He's not on anyone's side. And in the movie, he has more of an agenda. He wants to see certain things happen, and at some points in the movie is actually trying to be persuasive. That wasn't something that I really enjoyed, but okay, I'll give it a chance. Is kind of what I thought when watching this movie. I really felt like it would have been better had he just dropped the Death Note because he was bored. L's character. I liked L. He was what he's supposed to be, which is awkward, really smart, good deductive reasoning. I really didn't have a problem with any of the choices that they made with L. So that was my opinion, or that's my opinion on him. Near the end, I guess, okay, so the only probably small issue that I had with him is near the end, he starts acting out of emotion, and in the show, he doesn't do that at all. He is the most calm, under pressure kind of guy. Does not freak out or do anything outlandish when other people might do so. But in here, he really gets caught up in his emotions, especially after Watari dies. He goes crazy, gets in his car, speeding because he knows that, Light's behind all of this. So the movie, the ending was just the movie started out good for me. I liked the differences. The middle just felt a little bit rushed, and then I felt like they just had to finish writing it, and the ending to me was just the biggest throw together that I've seen. And so was it horrible, awful? No, I've seen worse movies, and like I said at the beginning of my review, as a standalone movie, it was okay. Like, had I not been a fan of the anime, I think I could say I would think this movie's decent. But when you see everything thrown together, I just have a lot of problems with the things that they did, because I think that there's a lot of other things that they could have done instead. So anyways, that's my overall opinion on the film. Let me know what you thought about this adaptation of the Death Note series. Did you like it? Did you wish that they had done some things differently? And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and like and subscribe to EskimoTV. Just to give you guys an update, I have officially moved in and settled in. I have not posted videos just because I've been busy getting all of this move finalized, and then where I live was affected by Hurricane Harvey, and so I'm actually off from work until next Tuesday, and I left my laptop charger at work, and so I was actually wondering if I was going to be able to push this out too, because I normally record with the audio plugged into my laptop computer. So if you've noticed a difference in quality, I apologize. I want to bring that back, but I figured I should just post something now since I'm not going to be able to post for another week. I wanted to get this out when Death Note aired, but just dealing with the hurricane and getting moved in, it was just kind of chaotic. But definitely want to post more often. Work starting back up, and so I'm going to be real busy, but let me know what some things y'all are wanting reviews for, and I'll see what I have time to do. Definitely looking forward to Stranger Things, but that's not till October, so I'm brainstorming a few other things that I might want to do up until then. Thanks for checking out this update. I hope that I can continue to record and upload new content in the upcoming weeks. Thanks guys so much for your support.